green apple, watermelon, mint. These are just a few of the flavors that are on the top of my head that they sound really good, but are they really worth being in a hospital or damaging your health? It might be you, a family member, anyone that you know could be vaping without knowing the risk of it. A lot of people tend to think, oh, well, it's a vape, it's less harmful than a cigarette. However, it's not. There's an increase in medical conditions, medical issues. There's more chemicals, which make them less safer. For instance, my younger cousin, she ended up in the hospital after buying a vape from a kid. She was throwing up, she had the chills, she was unable to sleep, and this went on for a couple of nights. So, first of all, I will be talking about the increase in health risk. I will be going over the chemicals, and I will be going over why they make them less safe. I know it's a lot, but stay with me, and I will be giving you more in depth explanations and examples. So, if you guys are following me through the PowerPoint, you guys can see that in slide 2, I listed the health risk. So, some of the health risks that come with this is brain issues, heart disease, organ failure. Did you know that? Did you also know that vaping can cause dementia? That's crazy, right? This is something that I found in an article published by Stern in 2025. In that same article, I also read something that put myself through another perspective. Although nicotine is quite addictive, yes, through a cigar, you're able to keep count of how many cigars you're smoking a day or you smoked in an hour. But let's say through a vape, do you really keep count of how much you're inhaling every day? Or do you keep a count of, oh, I took like 10 puffs today or 10 inhalations? There is also the risk of lung cancer, lung inflammation of the tissue. And a lot of people tend to think that, oh, it's a vape, it's not harmful at all. But is it really right? It's not. A lot of the chemicals that are used, they're extremely dangerous and hazardous. There's the inhalation of toxins, metals and metalloids, organic pollutants, and a lot of these chemicals do so much damage to your health. I found this information in NIAT 2024. Each of the chemicals are used to process the vape. Now that I have listed all of the facts, we can see that vapes are not a better solution, which brings me back to my original point. A lot of people tend to think that smoking through a vape is better than smoking through a cigar, but they are wrong. According to the family practitioner Graham King, there is an increase in medical issues. There is increase in inflammation of the lung, like I was mentioning. They jeopardize the development of the brain. And as a lot of you guys know, it is federally prohibited for anyone under 21 to purchase a vape. And that's because there's a lot of side effects or consequences that come with that. Somehow teenagers they end up getting their hands on them. Like in this case, my cousin. She ended up getting sick and this is something that it could have been worse for her if I'm being completely honest. She could have gotten cancer, anything else. I'm not saying that it wasn't as bad, but there's other cases where people tend to get cancer from the chemicals that they're inhaling through the vape. Most of the chemical are extremely dangerous and hazardous. They have a strong smell and they have been detected in vapes, increasing the chances of getting cancer like I was mentioning. This is on an article published by NIA in 2024. The chemicals increase the respiratory issues, the I'm not sure how you pronounce them, but the chemicals that are used have been found extremely dangerous. So, in conclusion, vapes have been proving to be more damaging than regular cigars. So, be wise with your decisions and avoid being tricked by the flavors that they are provided. Who wants to end up with severe health issues? Am I right? Thank you. Have a good night.